You know, you be starting the first
Okay,
step.
I'm just making sure you're ready, cause you be nah. Hey you guys, how you doing? Welcome back to our channel.
Where we give life advice coming straight from the Bible, y'all.
Let's get to it.
So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of premarital counseling. Now, we're not going to go over a lot of things because we already made a video about must-have qualities within marriage and the importance of waiting until marriage. If you guys haven't seen that video already, it'll be in the description below. But today, we're going to be talking about the four important qualities of going to premarital counseling. So the first benefit of premarital counseling is...
Wait, so the scripture...
Oh, that's right.
That we're going to be... Like, okay, so it's a whole chapter because we couldn't pick up a specific verse to focus on. But it talks about marriage and the importance of marriage and things that you should do in marriage is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, and we want you guys to go and read that and just take heed to what who wrote it? Paul is trying to say to you, and really, take it to heart and pray about it. Okay.
All right, but the first benefit of premarital counseling is it gives correction for those in the infatuation phase. Because a lot of people, when you're in the infatuation phase, your discernment is like not there, so you can't pick up the red flags because you're in the infatuation phase. And for those of you who don't know what infatuation means, it's an extreme sexual desire for somebody else, and that's natural. I'm not saying that that's a sin. Having sexual desires for the person you want to marry is not a sin, but I don't know how to word it. You know what I'm trying to say?
In other words, they say love is blind, but it's really the lust behind it that is blinding you. And so what marriage counseling does is open up your eyes to see that it's deeper than just the physical feelings.
Yeah. And I want to give a little backstory, not go in depth, because I almost made this mistake one time. I wanted to experience that with Tiana because I was a virgin before I got married. And I talked to my pastor, and he told me just hold on, because you got to make sure you know why you're getting married. You don't just get married to have sex with your partner. There's a whole lot of consequences that comes within marriage. And I'm not saying the consequences are bad, but it's like y'all become one. So y'all bank accounts become one, your properties become one, and when you're married, there should be no secrets between you two. So if you guys still have secrets, I would say don't get married just yet, because you want to be completely open, completely vulnerable, and hide nothing from your spouse. Your spouse should know everything about you, next to God. So
yep. And so not only does marriage counseling open your eyes to see that there's more than physical attraction to getting married, but also it helps you to think about the possible outcomes in any and every situation and how y'all will face them together. It helps you to answer future challenges, that you may face in the years, hopefully decades, that y'all are married.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think about the problems that comes within marriage until the problems arises. And what premarital counseling does is provide solutions to problems, so that way when you do face the problem, it don't end up being the cause of y'all divorces. Y'all know how to I can't find the word. Y'all know how to resolve. Is that the right word? Mm-hmm. Yeah, resolve conflicts. So.
And I would say it doesn't just provide the answers, but it allows you to think about how you both will face the challenge, and if you see how they would face it, or they see how you would face it, and then y'all will be like, oh, you would do it differently than how I would do it. So let's come up with something that we could do together that would work for the both of us.
And marriage there's a lot of sacrifices in marriage. Sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice your wants to please your spouse, and vice versa. You'll have to come to happy medium. But anyways, so the next benefit of premarital counseling is helps with oneness. Okay. The next benefit of premarital counseling is it helps with the oneness within marriage. Like I already stated a few minutes ago, when y'all get married, y'all basically become one. And since I already went and told y'all a little bit about the oneness within marriage, I don't know what to say is that I didn't say already for oneness of marriage.
It helps you to see that literally everything becomes one, so it gives you ideas and solutions to how, okay, we're one, so how are we going to handle our finances? We're one, how are we going to handle our family members? We're one, so how are we going to handle everything as one and not as two separate beings?
Yeah. And as she was talking, if your wife is sad, you're sad. If your wife is hurt, you're hurt. If someone has beef with your wife, they have beef with you. Like y'all don't want to end up separating. Y'all want to be in the same accord. Y'all want to have the same mind and stick up for each other. If even against family members, if a family member is like talking to your spouse a certain way, if you don't want them talking to you in that kind of way, you shouldn't want them to talk to your spouse that kind of way, and you want to stick up for your spouse. Now, I'm not saying be rude about it, but be like, hey, I don't appreciate how you're talking to my spouse. Just be kind about it is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah. And so the last point is that it helps you to give clarity on whose role is who. And it's not to say that one person has to do that one thing all the time. Like, I don't have to wash the dishes all the time, or he doesn't have to fill up my gas tank all the time.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
But it does help you to talk about what your expectations are within the marriage. Okay, so who is going to be the primary home caretaker? Who is going to be the primary provider? Who is going to be doing mostly this and mostly that? And not only just like stuff around the house, but also gender roles in who takes the lead in discipline your children, and who takes the lead in the finances in your because you come together, but who's going to be responsible for it, and so it's just it helps to give clarity on your expectations and things that you want from your marriage and from your partner.
And like I said in the beginning of this video, we made a video about the roles of a husband and the roles of a wife. So if y'all haven't checked that out, I recommend y'all to please check it out. I'm just gonna give a brief talk about what we talked about in those videos. The roles of a husband, the primary role of a husband is to lead the household. I'm not saying the husband have to be the dictatorship, but lead it in a loving, kind manner. And the wife is to be the helpmate for the husband. The husband, is the head of the household, but the wife is the neck of the household, and the head cannot turn without the neck. So you want to make sure that if you're a husband and you have any plans for the future, talk about it with your wife.
Exactly.
Anything you want to add to that?
No.
You agree? 100%. You're not just saying that.
Angel, come on now. I always close us out. You close us out.
It's your job to close us out. It's your job to.
I open it up. Come on.
I close out too. You just do the first half of the closing, and I do the second half. That works.
Come on.
But that's all for this video. Make sure you guys share this video with other people to help other people out, and make sure to like, subscribe, and
comment down below.
Yes, comment. This is why you do that.
And stay tuned because we have so much more in store for you guys. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.
Love y'all.